Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to another photography adventure. It's just after 6:30 in the morning here, and as you can see I am here at the magnificent Stob Jerrig, also known as the Buachaille out of Moor. It's taken me quite a bit of time to get the tripod set up here, but I think I've got a composition that I'm quite happy with. The weather is changing quite dramatically behind me here, and typically when we arrived here, Benjamin is further downstream somewhere. When we arrived here, the sky behind me was nice and clear, but now it's looking pretty grim, so I'm not sure if we're going to get any light. And the composition that I'm looking for here really does require some beautiful light hitting Stob Jerrig. So we've got about another 5 minutes until that sun does poke up. Fingers crossed it gets out, and if it does, we're on for an amazing shot. My camera's in a very precarious position for me to stand next to it, but I'll go over here now and try and explain a little bit about the composition. So this is the composition that I'm working with. I'm using this small cascade in the foreground here just to draw the eye and lead you in towards Stob Jerrig in the centre. So I'm hoping that this will be a nice composition, but we do just need to get some light on the mountain. And it looks like we're about to get rained on. The rain is coming right up Glencoe here and the sun is about to rise. Yo, there's a lot of drama going on. Let's see if we can capture it. It's not a very easy place to vlog from. Lots of water sounds, lots of weather. I'm kneeling and balancing on rocks the whole time. So it's probably going to be a short vlog, but hopefully we'll get a shot at the end of it. So if you just keep your eye on the summit of Stob Jerrig here in front of me, you'll see that it starts to get a red glow, which then starts to really intensify. And as you can see, I got pretty excited. Okay, the light is happening. Oh, falling in the river. The light is happening here, guys. Let's get these shots in the bag. This light is going to last for hardly any time here. Sorry if I'm shouting over a video, but this light just looks so nice right now. I'm just grabbing as many shots as I can. I'm doing about a 1.6 second exposure to make some nice motion in the water in the foreground, but there's a beautiful orange glow catching Stob Jerrig. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing two different shots. I'm doing one focusing on the mountain, and I'm doing one focusing right on the foreground in front of me here. But I think it's looking pretty special right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, it's looking very cool. Now I've got some raindrops on the front of my lens, which is not the greatest thing in the world. I can't even see the front of my lens. So yeah, I think the light has now gone. Wow, that was what you might call very, very fleeting. And as you can see now, there's a sheet of rain passing between me and the mountain. It's probably going to hit me. And obviously I left my waterproof jacket in the house this morning. I left it drying from last night. Man, that light literally was there for maybe a minute and a half max, and it's just risen right into a cloud bank on the eastern horizon. Just to briefly explain again, what I was doing is I was shooting at about 1 second exposure so that I could get some nice motion in the water. And because the foreground's quite close to the lens, I was doing a thing called focus stacking, where I'm focusing on the mountain so it's nice and pin sharp. And then I focus again on the rocks right in the foreground, and then they're pin sharp, and then I just merge them later on in Photoshop. It looks like I'm going to get pretty wet right now, but it's maybe worth hanging around just to see if anything else happens. Well everybody, I think on that note I shall call an end to this short little... Actually, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere just yet, because the sky over here in the east has actually started to break up a bit, and there might be a chance that the sun will poke up above the cloud bank and give us some extra light. But I think it's maybe worth hanging around and seeing what happens here. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, with the clouds continuing to break up in the east, I decided to manoeuvre myself back into where my camera was, hoping that we would get one last blast of light, and I wasn't disappointed. Well, it looks like we are going to get some extra light here. I can see a nice glow already hitting the mountain, and I've actually switched to the GoPro to vlog because after the hike last night I didn't get round to empty my memory cards, and now my memory card on this camera has completely filled up, so any more vlogging is going to be done on the GoPro. What a frantic morning it's been. It's very, very frantic. Okay, so we do have some nice light coming now and forming in the sky. This sunrise just does not seem to want to quit, and I am in a very, very precarious situation now. Wow, the light is just insane. I think I need to, I really want to fly the drone. Maybe I should go and fly the drone. Wow, look at that light. And on that note, I'll call an end to a very dramatic Scottish adventure. If you like this video, then please do drop down and give me a comment and a like. And if you don't want to miss out on future videos, please do click on that subscribe button and that notification bell. And as always, thank you very much for joining me in this photography adventure, and I shall see you very soon on the next one.